Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome back to Transport Fever 2. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that like button. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. So I saw some new shots of Transport Fever 3 yesterday, I think it was. Maybe day before yesterday. Anyways, I guess, well, it would be last week for you right now. They had they actually brought in some Let's Players and such to preview the game. We didn't get to see video of the game, but they did give some new what they called B-roll, but some new shots of what the game is going to look at. Man, did it look really good. I cannot wait for that game to come out. But right now we're playing this game. Let's hop off this guy. He's running fine. Actually, it's running so good that I just had to purchase a second train for here. But one thing that we need right now is food. And we have a farm here, farm here, farm here, farm here, and a food factory right here. So I think we're well set up to do this. So let's start off, first of all, I think buildings, freight, 240. Do I want to stick with 240? We've got some money. Let's go ahead and go to 320. Put the longer stations in here. And let's see. Let's go ahead and put 3 platforms on here. Actually, let's put 4. I like doing it this way better. Let's put this back a ways. And I'm going to delete this extra track I don't need. I only need 3 of them. But I like having... I like keeping the incoming together. I'll put the incoming over here, and the outgoing, I always like having the first track. So there we go. Get that like that. I'll clean that up later. The second one is right here. Let's go ahead and get a highway, well, dirt road. And then we should be able to, yeah, do that. And do that. It's way longer than I need, but it'll do for now. Okay, and then here, we are definitely going to need pass-through tracks for this. So let's... Oh, I just did that last one with small buildings, didn't I? Well, you know what? It can stay like that. It doesn't really matter. Oh, no, it did. Because it made it automatically made it medium buildings because I had 4 platforms on it. Oh, you... Because we're going to have trains for multiple farms and the outgoing food on here. That's why I want it like that. Now, I think what I want to do here, what I want to do here, so we're going to do the same thing, sort of. We're going to have so with this, let's try right here. Put this in to make sure it's close enough. That looks pretty good. And then come down from here. I guess let's go to right there. There. Okay, that's good. And I'm going to need pass-through on this as well. You know what? What I actually need down here, I need actually to have this on this side. There we go. The 2 on the inside will be the pass-through, and then this one on the outside will be the outgoing. And let's see here. So we're going to come around to here. That looks right. that actually all looks good too. Okay, cool. This one, and then this one here. And then this, we're going to... Actually, no, let's do this way again. I've been doing it this way. I like it. I like the way it comes out. Let's go to right there. I'm going to bring this out to right here. And then we'll bring it like... Oops, nope, that was wrong. I've done that before, too. Dang it. I did not mean to undo all of that. All right, let's clean this up and do it again. I deleted the wrong part. I put it in there the wrong way, and then I deleted the wrong part. Okay, so let's make this about this long. Then we will go from here to here. So it'll, on the incoming, it'll just go through right there. And then here, we just go like that. That'll be the outgoing. All right, cool. That's fixed. On this side here, we're not going to be crossing traffic at all. So I'm putting it on that side. And then there. Let's go ahead and see about this. Okay. That actually looks like a nice curve there. I like that. Okay. And we'll do this. And then our outgoing here. Is that the way I want to do that? What if I did... It forces me to put it so far out if I do that, though. Let's get my diamond switch on here first, so that our incoming trains can pick their track. Come on. If I can click the right stupid thing. Okay, so let's see. Let's go to that like that. And then from here, there. Cool. Okay. So we're not doing a double slip or anything like that there. It just comes straight over here to this. And this. Way to the end. And do this. There. Looks better. That's the ballast, by the way. It's the ballast texture. That's why I do it like that, so it matches. Okay, now, this one here, we can go ahead and just put this on here like this. So now, these two farms are good to go. Now all we need to do is we need to connect our output. And fortunately, I did put a second platform here, so we're already all set for that. I actually need to pause this. You know how this game loves to deconstruct things. I do not want it to get deconstructed on me while I'm putting it all together. Okay, right there. How does that look? It's not as fast as I would like, but let's get rid of this signal right here. Okay, how does this look there then? Okay, or 82, now it's 79 at the other end for some reason. Okay, 79 here and 81 there. 80 and 80. Okay. That should be a nice perfect curve there then. We'll get rid of this one. This around right here. Okay. Nothing's going to be coming onto this one from this direction. This connection here is just for the food delivery. We're going to be using a separate line for that. All right, Now, I want to connect this, even though it's going to cost us money, though. But I think I have to, otherwise one of these is going to end up despawning. You know it will. And I do not want it despawning before we can make use of it. So if I come out of here... Oh, what if I did that? If I, instead of putting another bridge here, what if I could connect these somehow and come around and connect onto here? Then they could just use the same path that the other one is using. I think I can do this. Let's do this. Okay, I'm gonna take this out first. I'm gonna take it all the way out because I feel like I'm gonna need to redo all of this here. Let's leave that right there. And we'll go ahead and run up to about there. Looks good. There we go. And we will put on, yeah, just a single platform for here. Too bad they're not a little closer together. I could probably use one station. You're thinking about it, aren't you? Yeah, I am. What if I get away with doing that somehow? Ooh, that might work. Hang on here. Let's see if I can get away with doing this. If I could do a single station for both of these, that would just make everything so much better. We've got this thing in the way. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. Actually, you know what? No. Let's get rid of this. And cargo buildings. I'm just going to put a couple of these here. Actually, I'll do this. There, that looks good. Let's actually run that along there. Then run this to here. Okay, so that's good for right there. Does it reach? No. Crap. All right, you're not going to work there then. Let's try it this way. Let's get that out. Do this. Let's go to 640. I think somebody mentioned this in a comment. Yes, I have done long ones. Well, usually I never go more than 320. But I have done long ones in the past when I've needed to for, you know, whatever reason. Let's actually do that. That'll make this easier. That should work fine. So let's go ahead and edit this. And we'll go ahead and put buildings right there. And let's do this. No, I don't want that. All right, let's try it this way. Actually, first things first, let's extend this out. There we go. Then we'll delete those and do that. Good enough. We do reach that farm, yes. Okay, and now this one, we'll go ahead and delete this I'll set up right here. Come down here. Okay. And here, I'm going to come out here. And then connect these two right here like that. Cool. We've reached both. We've got an immensely long station here, but just gonna leave it as, you know what, it makes it take so long for a train to come to a stop, though. Let's do this. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so that's our 320 right there. So let's just take out the rest of this track. The station is still this long, but now we won't have to worry about it taking them forever to come to a stop. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead and do this. Well, you know what? I'm going to undo that. Let's do this. I'm going to extend this up to about there. Then we're going to come across here like this. That looks pretty good. Then we'll connect these back up. We'll get rid of the extra. And we'll just connect this back to where it was. There. Now, let's come straight out of here. I just had a moment of panic wondering if I turned off catenary before I remembered, oh wait, yeah, we don't have catenary yet. I don't have to worry about that for a little while. Okay, so now we're basically just going to do a loop that takes us around. And right about there actually ought to be perfect. How badly am I? Oh my goodness, I am going to really dig into that hill doing that. I'm going to do it because I want this to be relatively flat. But I think before I do this, I'm going to do this. We're going to make this sort of straight here. So let's start from right there and go to about there. Then we're going to come on from here. It's a pretty decent curve, I think. It's going to lose a bit of speed, but I think it'll be okay. Okay. Then we're going to go from here all the way around to there. How's that look? Actually, looks really good. Yeah, well, let's leave it a tunnel. What the heck? That'll save me having to do any messing around to clean it up. There. So now we'll take this out. This bridge is going to be pretty heavily used. Let's go one way here. Oh, come on, you bastard. Darn it. All right, let's fix that. Cut this back a ways. And then we will... How am I going to do this? Yeah, let's just flatten this for now. then we'll work out the details of how I want to do it. Oh, this is on a slope, that's why. Okay, let's see here. Let's try this again. So this time, I'm going to pay more attention to make sure that looks pretty good. And that shouldn't have any problem at all since it's on the same side there. All right, cool. Well, that wasn't as hard to fix as I was afraid it was going to be. Now let's go back and do the signals again. Okay. It's a bit of a long gap there, but it'll work. And then here, I want one right here. Let's do this. So I want to have a decent distance from this because we don't want a train to be stuck in the wrong spot there. Yeah, that should work. I think I'll actually get rid of these, though. There. Get an extra long gap there, but it's in a spot that it doesn't matter. Okay. That. That all looks good. I may put some trees or something along that later. Okay, so they can now join this, come down here. They split out here where we haven't put any signals yet. And this is good, right? No. You know what? It's close enough. It is not as as egregious of a mess as the other one was. Oops. These probably don't need to be one-way signals. But I'm going to do it anyways. There we go. Oh, I swear I just made that a one-way. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about anything on there. We'll put a pair right there. And then I think we can go ahead. And I'm not going to bother with a pair there. And let's go from the side here, I guess. Okay, that should have given us spacing, yeah. Yeah, we'll go with this. Do I want one there? You know, I think I will put one there, and we'll see how it works out. There. Okay, and then our last one will be this one right here, which we will put right here. And I think right here. And then I will have one here for the train exiting out of there, and there for the train coming through. And then here we're going to have one there, one there, one there. Actually, I don't think I need the ones here and here. I'm going to leave it. Okay. All right, so we've got the tracks all set up. Now all I need to do is create routes for this. It's 5 o'clock. Are you excited to hear about that? You have a screw loose. Entirely possible, Growler. Okay, yeah. This can go to here. And that's fine. Rio Dorado Farms. Yeah, we'll just leave that at that. There, and you're gonna load grain and nothing else. And here you're gonna unload grain and nothing else. So Rio Dorado Farms Freight. Okay. Now, this one, a little bit more complicated, not much. There, there, and then there. Oh, that went to the wrong platform. Now I'll have to fix that. Partially load. Oh, come on. There we go. 50%. Then here I want you to fully load. That. And here you're just going to unload. There. Let's do this. I know it's not actually Chesapeake, it's Rio Dorado, but this will just help keep things a little bit more sensible. Chesapeake Food Processing. And this will be the Chesapeake Farms Freight. And we'll leave it that whatever color that is. Okay. Now, I really should have put a shed up here somewhere, and I have not done so. The question is, can I? I think I can. Buildings, sheds, a turntable. This needs an in and outside though. Okay, there we go. Little turntable right there, and then we'll put this shed right there. Even though it's going to have a track that goes nowhere. I wanted to use the turntable, darn it. Okay, we'll go ahead and put that right there, and then run to there. So there, that is connected. We will put a signal right here. Smooth this out a little bit. And I think we're good to go now. Oh, no, one more route. Oh, and I need to fix where those are. There to there. Oh. Wrong thing. There we go. Load. Only food. And unload food. And we'll make this green. Rio Dorado Freight Yard. And this will be the Chesapeake Food Freight. Okay, let's get trains on these. What do we have for locomotives? Are we still using the same thing? Yes, we are. Is there a better one yet, though? I think the Leviathan's the most powerful one. No. NCRR doesn't... Yeah, it's 55. 205 and 53. Yeah, it looks like the NCRR here is our most powerful locomotive. And it has good speed. So let's go ahead and put this on. And then cargo. The problem with this is it only has a speed of 50. Whereas if we use this one, it has a speed of 97. So we'll use the British wagon. Yeah, it's about the same. Performance is now down to poor. Really? Okay. I've been running trains at 240. Let's move you to the front. Turn you around. Yeah, I know. Probably shouldn't be doing that with a steam locomotive, but it is what it is. And can I take this out to 320? Let's find out. Yeah. Okay, there we go. So we got a long, long train there. Oh, I can't do that. The city isn't 320. So our final... No, actually, I can, because these are not going into the city. Would you make up your mind? Okay. Let's do 2. And we'll put 1 on the Rio Dorado farms. And 1 on the Chesapeake farms. And we can start that going now. And then we'll create 1 more. This one I have to restrict to 240. Cargo. And we have to use this. Can't use boxcars. And 1 locomotive is enough for that. Okay, cool. I don't know why the other looked different. Maybe those cars are heavier? I don't know. And this would be the Chesapeake Food Service. Cool. Why are you stopping? Is the turntable just making him slow down? He does seem to be going very slow over the turntable. Oh, dear. But it is going. I love seeing the turntable, and, you know, very reminiscent of the one we use on Derail Valley. I got to get back and do another Derail Valley video soon. I haven't played that in a while. Or at least I haven't played it on camera in a while. But I think that's it for today. We got our food going. So that's a big thing, because we have, I don't remember which cities we have that need food, but I know we have cities that need food, so we needed it going. But that's it for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very slow train. If you haven't already, please subscribe. If you liked the video, tickle that like button for me, and we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone.